Hello, my fellow purveyors of pap. Welcome to my channel, The Lanky Lefty 27. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing a review of a machine today. This is the Luna 2 Auto CPAP. Now, in the United States, this is known as, it's a 3B product. 3B. This is actually made by BMC, which is a Chinese company, making it for 3B in the United States. Elsewhere in the world, it might be called something different. I'm guessing they're sticking with Luna 2. Anyway, this is an auto CPAP, also capable of just straight CPAP. Now, I come to you hat in hand. I don't like this review already. I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like it's incomplete. I don't have information on the algorithm. I know it records data on some level. Look at this. We have this little SD card right here. It's got a thick SD card, 16 gigabytes to be exact. The card goes in upside down. That's bizarre. But I feel like I don't know this machine like I should. I've been using it quite a bit. I used it for a solid month. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do like it. Now I feel really comfortable saying I like it because I now know what a horrible airflow delivery system is like with the iBreeze by Resvent. The iDisc, I've never used it, same company, same machine. The iBreeze is complete garbage, just trash.
Have you ever considered breathing through your nose when you speak?
Yeah. Now this one, it's not data capable, but the air is very smooth, the delivery. When I had it on APAP and I was trying to hold my breath and kind of fool it, it felt very, very smooth as far as the delivery changes in air pressure. When it was on just regular CPAP mode, it just delivered fine. It felt great. It felt like my ResMed S10, actually. So I have very, very few gripes about the Luna 2. One gripe is that it's not compatible with Oscar at this point. If you are an Oscar developer watching this, let's try to get this compatible with Oscar. That would be awesome. I already sent a letter to these guys. I got nothing as far as response. Maybe you guys will have more luck as you guys possibly have more contacts, more ins and outs, if you know what I mean. I apparently yield no weight. But if this can be compatible with Oscar, I love it. Why do I love it? Let me show you this. This is my beloved AirSense 10. And this is our Luna 2. Now, look at the size. The Luna 2 is definitely larger. It's got a bigger footprint for sure.
God damn, it's a big old boy!
But it's not like crazy huge. It might be, if I'm guessing, 1/6 larger. Now, I see what I'm doing here. I'm doing a lot of comparison. A lot of comparison between the AirSense 10 and the Luna 2. So let's do this. Let's do a quick sound comparison. While I'm doing that, let me say thank you to cpapsupplies.com, who's a sponsor of this video, sponsor of this channel actually. And they provided me with this machine to do this review, so I thank them very much. Now, let's move this in just a little tighter, and you can see all the shenanigans I have going on my bed. If you haven't yet, go check out their website. Again, cpapsupplies.com. Even if you go there and you buy something and you just realize you overpaid, guess what? They have a price match guarantee. It's impossible to pay more. You can't pay more. Even if you pay more, you can't pay more because they have a price match guarantee. Yep, it's that easy. Check out the sponsor of this video and this channel, cpapsupplies.com. I'm going to go ahead and turn both of these on, taking off the mask. I'm gonna plug the end, and we're going to see which one is louder. We're gonna be using this guy right here. We're gonna take this little guy off and let it dangle about the exact same distance from both machines while they're on. They are both on 10 centimeters of water. They have no EPR or flex type thing enabled. Actually, there's a different name for that on the Luna, but I digress. So on cpapsupplies.com, why are we comparing the two? Well, this one here is over $900 and this one here is under $700. Let's test the sound. Versus now, if that doesn't do it for you, I don't know what will. Both of these are available at cpapsupplies.com. Has a heated tube, has a humidifier chamber that is clamshell and able to be easily removed. And we have this one, slightly louder, less expensive, not data capable at this point. Let's check out the humidifier basin. We have also a clamshell, also slightly difficult to get out. So they're very, very similar. In fact, if I were a betting man, I would say that BMC is doing a little creative licensure with their designs of their masks and their machines. Probably not the first one to make this assumption. Let's stop using the AirSense 10 as a comparison and focus purely on the 3B Luna 2. Humidifier chamber, perfectly fine. Slightly difficult to get completely dry, but if you're using something like a hurricane dryer, super easy. But it is well designed. Now, as far as the sound of this, you can tell it is louder than the ResMed. In fact, to the point where my wife asked me, like, what is this machine you're using? It's louder. I notice it. I tucked it under the bed. She couldn't hear a thing. I could still slightly hear it, but for me, it wasn't something that annoys me. If you are annoyed by the sound of CPAP machines, or you have a spouse or bed partner that is, probably want to go with something a little quieter. Now, the tubing that comes with this machine leaves a lot to be desired. There is no heated tube option for this. There is no plug-in for it. This is all you get. It's just a standard tube. Kind of stinks coming right out of the box. Smells better now, but probably not the best option as far as tubing is concerned. Let's go ahead and take a look at the settings on the Luna 2. By the way, right now, I'm showing you how to get into the clinicians menu. So let's collectively clutch our pearls and gasp. Oh! Yeah, I'm showing you how to get into this menu. Now, when you're on this menu, you can actually see the liters per minute, what pressure you're on. This is the home screen. Shows you the leak, liters per minute, which is 0 if I'm covering this. If I slightly let it off, you'll see it increase. So it shows your flow and your leak. Now it also has your pressure over here, so you know what pressure you're on. It gives you kind of a cool graphical display. It tells you what your ramp is set to, what the mode is set to, all of that stuff, as well as the humidifier settings. So you can actually turn the humidifier up or down right here once the machine is on. Really cool feature. So if you want the humidification turned off because you don't want condensation in the line, you just don't want it on, you can turn it off right there. So let's turn the machine off real quick. And now let's get into the clinicians menu. Like I said, we're gonna push in and hold on the knob as well as the ramp button at the exact same time. We're gonna hold this for roughly 3 seconds. There we go. So we have the gear icon, which is where you make all the machine settings. Below that, you have compliance data, like 1, 30, 60, 90 days, or 6 months, whatever. Really pretty dumb, honestly. And then you have just settings for the machine, such as you want the units in centimeters of water or HPA, which I believe they use in Europe. Time format, date format, backlit, yes or no, runtime, mass fit, language, all that stuff. Pretty good. So let's go up to settings. Push in on that. Now you get the mode highlighted. We can twist, whoops, we can select that and twist for auto. Now if you do that, you have a min and you have a max pressure. I always leave mine in CPAP mode because it is far superior, but you can set the ramp as well. So let's go ahead and put this back on CPAP mode. I had it on 10. You can set the ramp if you want to whatever you want. If you're a stud like me, you go with nothing. You can have auto on for the machine. If you just breathe in and out, it'll turn on. You can, if you take the machine off, it'll automatically turn off if I enable that to on. Has leak alerts. So Reslex, that's a totally different term. What that is for the Luna 2 is the flex setting. So if I turn that on, it can be 1, 2, or 3. Now, I don't have what this is. I believe though, because they directly copy, allegedly, from ResMed, I believe that is a direct 3 centimeters of water pressure decrease on the exhalation. This would be a 2 centimeter decrease on exhalation, 1 centimeter decrease on exhalation, and a pure whatever the pressure is set to, and in this case 10. That's it. Pretty basic settings. I really do like the interface. Very easy to use, very, very intuitive. Just a nice display. I actually quite like it. One last thing before I do my amazing sum up. The bag. The bag's nice. Nice bag. I just traveled this baby quite a bit. I love that they have labeled spaces of where everything needs to go. Mask and tube, labeled spaces. I love that. It's well thought out. It's good. Cat, what are we doing here? Jesus. Hey, get out of there. It's attacking the cords. Need to do a video on CPAP and cats. Final summary of this. The Luna 2 by 3B BMC ABC 1, 2, 3. Do I like it? For the price, I do like it. The question is it worth $250 for you to just get an AirSense 10? It's data capable and it's slightly more quiet. Features are pretty much the same. Also get a heated tube.
You can say that again. I find my Luna very, very soft and very, very poor reporting. Made by BMC Medical. Like you, I have a ResMed AirSense 10 as the main machine.
It's up to you. It's really up to you. If we can get this Luna 2 to be data capable with Oscar, I think that makes the price make sense more to me. Other than that, I do like the machine. It's simple. It does its job. It's a decent machine for the money. So the same price, you can also get the iBreeze. The iBreeze sucks. Don't get the iBreeze. iBreeze is terrible. If you're shopping cpapsupplies.com, you want a machine that's slightly less expensive than ResMed, this is the way to go, for sure, without question. I would definitely get this. So I've got nothing on the algorithm. I know a lot of you like APAP. I would just avoid APAP. To me, the algorithm is irrelevant because it causes more problems than it solves on pretty much everyone.
Have you ever considered breathing through your nose when you spec?
And sometimes no.
All right, guys, that's all I've got. If you've got the Luna 2 and you have comments about it, I would love it if you leave comments in the comment section down below. That's what it's there for. Do me a favor and check out the description box down below. You can sign up for a PAP therapy analysis with me on my website, AXG Sleep Diagnostics. You can use my Amazon affiliate link if you want to just buy whatever you buy, and I get a cut of that. I do appreciate that. I gotta thank my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome, as well as my YouTube members. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't yet, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you put on the bell notifications so you get a message every time I upload a new video, such as this one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Doug Toombs, Jason Georgiades, Patricia Espelong, Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, Mona Swearingen, Chungchu Chen, and Edward Steiner, as well as a big thank you to all my other Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Little tiny thanks, buddy, for you guys. Why does your mask smell like my feet? Pick up some Mask Bright today.